Howdy, folks. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I don't know what we're in for today, but I've got a gift request from none other than MontaukEd. You know what I should get? I should get an Ed stenciled on this thing, or not stenciled. What do you call that? Embroidered, and then send it down to you, Ed, as a memento. Anyway, but it's too important to the channel because I get to wear it every time you request a song, and other times. Ed requested that I do Sister Sadie's song, Do What You Want. Now, I have not done anything by Sister Sadie. I don't even think I'd heard of them, but Ed has such a broad knowledge. I don't even know where or even how, Ed. Just all these songs and artists that you know of and hear. It's just something. I get humbled sometimes by the simplest of things, other times by the most extraordinary of things. I guess this is one of those simple things, but maybe it's not. I just don't even know how you know all that you do. But you do. So we're going to get into it. I'm looking forward to it. Ed has a way of putting it to me, shall we say? So here we go. Do What You Want. Got the official music video. The old boombox. I used to have one of those. Nice. Who's Sadie? I like the bass line in this.
Learn how to sit still and follow rules.
Wait a minute. They're multiplying. They're like, it should be called Sister Rabbit. There's like, they went from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. I like the mandolin in this too. The accents in this song, not their vocal accents and geographical and all that, but their, like the mandolin, the banjo, that's coming in tight. Nice.
That's all good. That's how you want to be. But I've learned a secret that's worked out for me. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, and you'll never be happy if you don't do what you want. And as far as I know, you've only got one life to live.
I don't know about that, girlfriend. Don't go doing that.
Then you grow up, and now they're telling you don't be too loose, and don't be a prude. Get an education, but start having babies. It's all enough to
I don't usually stop 2 times, but this provoked it. 1, I'm hearing Casey Musgraves in here. And 2, whoever scripted this video with just the little vignettes and the little shots and the little things to do was very, very creative. It might have been a collaborative effort. Hey, what if we shoot these cards? What if I light this cigarette? What if I do this? Maybe everybody got their choice of coming up with two things or however many are going to be in this. But they're very creative. They're very watchable. It isn't just like pithy and slapsticky. It works well. If the song sucked, those wouldn't be funny. The song is really good thematically, contextually, what they're saying. You don't want to do whatever you want because that's going to get you arrested. But I mean, we've all wanted that on occasion to do something bad. But I get what they're saying, and I'll elaborate on it afterward.
When you're dead and buried 6 feet in the ground, well, you won't be worried like you're worried now. So do it or don't. You might as well do what you want. They told me the music was a waste of time, but I'm not stuck in an office and hating my life.
Hey.
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, and you'll never be happy if you don't do what you want. And as far as I know, you've only got one life to live. When you're dead and buried 6 feet in the ground, well, you won't be worried like you're worried now. So do it or don't. You might as well do what you want. So do it or don't. You might as well do what you want.
Here's how I hear that too. I'll analogize it to you know when you pull up to a four-way stop and two of you get there at exactly the same time and neither one of you knows which one should go first. And my take on it is it doesn't make sense for either one of us to wait forever to sort of go. So I'll get there, I'll kind of look, and if I see they're hesitating, I'll go. Not because I want to beat them out or anything, but because that's what makes sense to do. If you're unsure, if it's a 50-50 shot of sitting or going, might as well go. And I see that here in the sense of do what you want. Like, and they brought in their musical career, which kind of made it go in a good direction. They're like, they told us it's a waste of time to do music. But by and large, that was in her heart, in her soul, their hearts, their souls to do it. And it's working on a certain level. When people advise you not to do a given thing, I'm going to guess that 20% of the time it comes from a good place. The other 80% is just bullshit they're throwing out there because they want to sound wise or seem wise. It's a cultural thing. It's a negative accoutrement, if you will, to a culture. Do everything on a practical basis. And I get it. There's a practical basis to it. But some people want to spit out their knowledge as though they know things. And you can't know whether somebody else's artistry is going to work out or not. So in one sense, yeah, if you're pulling up to a decision intersection and you don't know if you should do it or not, and you're 50-50, you might as well do it. Because if that's like really like where you'd like to be, then you give it that shot. And if you find out it doesn't work, a year later, 6 months later, a month later, the rent, the bills, the car payment, whatever else it is that you got to do and get done isn't getting done, can't get done, and there's no light on the horizon, then you go back to doing something that crushes your soul for a little while, but you'll adjust, and then you figure a way to work your artistry into it or your writing into it or whatever it is that you do that isn't going to pay the bills right away. But doing what you want, that could be a bad thing. Because, guy, I can tell you, there have been things I've wanted in life would have, be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. That's one cliche that has merit. That's a cliche that works. On the other hand, you just doing something because you want to do it. It's like Johnny Cash's Folsom Prison Blues, where he shot a man just to watch him die. It's like, no, that'd be a bad idea. But then they clarified it with doing music versus, some job in an office or whatever. And that's one reason I love success. I love seeing other people succeed. I just truly love it when I see a store that's in their 5th year of business, a pizza shop, whatever, or a musician that's making it or gets a bunch of followers and is able to make a career out of it. I love seeing that. I don't mean the superstars, of course. I'm very happy for them too. But they risked it. Art is entrepreneurial. You don't know if anybody's going to like your stuff. I think it was Van Gogh, whose paintings now go for hundreds of millions of dollars, did not sell a piece of artwork in his lifetime. Nobody saw value in it while he was alive, but he kept on painting. And it's a shame that posthumously all this money, whoever gets it, if anybody from his lineage gets it, I doubt it. But I love seeing people succeed, because they overcame the fear. They overcame so many obstacles to making it work, unless you have a handler from a young age. But even still, you've got to put your time in. But by and large, it represents the decisions like this to just go for it and try to make it work. So when it does, I love it. It doesn't have to be me. Believe me, I love other people's successes, because for every one you see that succeeded, there's 10 or 100 that didn't. Anyway, yeah, of course you got me going on this one, Ed. And sure enough, in the end of this thing, Sister Bunny, they had a lot more bunny rabbits coming in the back door there, coming in with their instruments and playing. So, and another thought I had during this is the type of song that in concert, instead of it being a 4 or 5 minute rendition that I'm reacting to now, they could do a 10, 12-minute rendition, or they could even do 7 or 8, whatever it would be, but they could speed up each phrase of the song, or the final minute of the song, they could replay, but go faster and faster and faster lyrically, to where it's like pitched up, and just have fun with it. But it is a fun song. So I'm going to rate this song, and I hold myself to going with the number that first popped into my head. And instrumentally, they were on point, not just narratively and all that. It was novel, but it worked. Novel rarely works, I gotta tell you, but this time it absolutely worked. The number that blasted into my brain was a 9.3. Even if I hadn't seen the video, this would have been a fun, good song, because their vocals were good, their harmonies were good, the backing was good, the instrumentation was good, so what's not to like? So Ed, thank you again, my friend. That goes in the playlist of songs of 9 and above. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Do what you want as long as it makes sense. And keep rocking the country.
Learn how to sit still and follow